But the answer can't be, well, let's quibble about the margins of it. No, we got to get socialism out of society. But that DC interest, that corporate welfare, and this is something that, again, we talked about earlier about they gaslight you and tell you not to believe your eyes and ears. It's not socialism when we do it, okay? It's, and so many regime Republicans, they essentially, their answer to fight progressive socialism is a slower socialism. And socialism in and of itself is a progressive disease. You give it an inch and it takes the whole field. But the answer can't be, well, let's quibble about the margins of it. No, we got to get socialism out of society. We got to keep money in people's own pockets. When we operate at such a surplus, that tells me we're taking too much people's money in Tennessee. And I will argue all of it is our money as citizens. We said it earlier, taxation is theft, but if it exists, dear God, these blowout spending campaigns, and I just don't see John Rose slowing that down.
I mean, what really gets me is that this man is self-funding. I self-funded my campaign, but I did it because, I'm already comfortable. Millions to get a job that will never repay him that much money. So the motivation has got to be something greater. And it's definitely not like Monty's motivation, liberty and less government. His motivation is power, purchasing a legacy, like you said, and more control. But yeah, John Rose is, if somebody's willing to spend millions of their own money for a job that will never pay them back, which is just like everybody in Congress and the Senate, you have to question their motivation on that. And you can question their motivation based upon their past performance in a legislative body. And it's definitely not liberty and less government.